Hi everybody, how's it going? Today I kind of wanted to bring up something that's been kind of really bugging me lately. I'm usually on Facebook quite a bit of the time, and whenever something new about the Carrie remake coming out this October pops up, I keep seeing comments of things saying like, you can't mess with the original, Sissy Spacek was perfect, why are you doing this, why are you remaking it, this will be awful, blah 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 blah. And I, for one, am fed up with this. I just can't stand this anymore. I'm just going to go ahead and talk about this little issue about how the Carrie remake can still have a chance to not suck. I'm just going to talk about this for a little bit and maybe hopefully you all can agree. Now, I'm pretty sure that a lot of people know about this, but from at least on the comments, it's kind of hard to tell that Carrie from 1978, I think it was. I don't really remember, but it was definitely from the 70s. That film was not original. I mean, like, it's based off a book by Stephen King. It was actually Stephen King's very first novel. And the fact that people keep saying you can't mess with perfection, you can't mess with this. Yes, Brian De Palma's film was very good. I absolutely love it. It's one of my favorite horror films of all time. However, he did not stick close to this book. It was just, he kind of went off in a whole new direction with it, and I enjoyed that direction. But what I really want to see is Stephen King's story put onto screen, which I have yet to see. Not counting the TV movie, which was just awful. I mean, it did stick kind of close to the original novel, but the ending was just crap. But anyway, I am really hoping that if this remake is to succeed in any way, it should not remake Brian De Palma's film. Instead, it should stick a lot closer to this book. This book is a really good story. I highly recommend that you all read it. But if this film is to succeed in any way, it needs to do this correctly by just telling the story itself. It can't just go to Brian De Palma. That will definitely guarantee a failure because Brian De Palma did it so well, you can't really recapture that. So if they're going to do anything to the new Carrie film, they need to do it based off the book. As for Chloe Grace-Moretz, I'd heard so many people talking about just saying, well, Carrie's not supposed to be attractive. Carrie's not supposed to be like that. She's supposed to be ugly, blah, 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 blah. That does not matter to me. I mean, sure, it might not be a little bit faithful to the book, saying that Carrie is not really that good looking. But the thing is that it can all matter on the writing. She could still give a great performance as Carrie. She might not look like her, but she may still give a really good performance. Let's not forget about Jack Reacher that came out last year. So many people were complaining that Tom Cruise is too short to play Jack Reacher. Yet if you look at the reviews, a lot of people liked Jack Reacher. A lot of people enjoyed it. They said it was a really good movie. They said it was a good adaptation. As long as she gives a great performance and the script is written well for her, I am pretty sure she will do fine. She is a great actress. I loved her in Carrie. I loved her as Hit Girl in Kick-Ass. I loved her as the little girl in Hugo. She is a great actress. We need to give her a chance. So, lay off of Chloe. She might actually do a really good job. Those two reasons are pretty much the main reasons why I think that this Carrie remake might not possibly suck. It's because if they follow it by the novel, and if Chloe Grace-Moretz does a great job as Carrie, it could still do pretty well. I'm pretty sure it won't be as good as Brian De Palma's film, but I just want it to be closer to the novel. Especially the fact that I want to see more destruction in the city, because when I read this book for the first time, because I saw the Brian De Palma film first, and then I read this book, I noticed that a lot was left out, especially the destruction of the town, which was absolutely beautifully imagined by Stephen King with great imagery, and it's just haunting. And Brian De Palma left that all out. I would love to see that put into the new film. I'm pretty sure that there's going to be CGI and all that, but I'd still like to see it. So I hope that my views have pretty much given you a little bit more hope for the Carrie remake. I am really hoping this is sticking closer to the book. And I hope to see you all later. I am really hoping to get my next top 10 list in. But this has just been really kind of bugging me about the whole Carrie remake thing. A lot of people have been fussing about it, and I just wanted to give my 2 cents. So I guess I will see you all later. I guess I will see you all later.